Good morning, Moreau Hall Hawks. Today is Tuesday, May 12th, 2020. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart and face the flag. 1, 2, 3. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Bucket Fillers Pledge. 1, 2, 3. I promise to do my best every day to be a bucket filler, not to dip and to use my lid for myself and others at home, at school, and everywhere I go. Hawks, we have a birthday today. Our friend Elijah Sear is celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday, Elijah. We hope you're celebrating your birthday in a fun way today. We're thinking of you. Enjoy your day, buddy. It's all yours. Hawks, I know by now you know that Mr. Higgins loves a lot of things. I love sports especially. I love basketball and I love baseball. I love to play golf and watch golf on TV. But I think above all the things that I love, I also love my family. Got to make sure I get them in there. I love my Moreau Hall family as well, our teachers and our students and all the people that work in our school. But one thing I really, really love, and I think you might know this, is books. And I especially love books about history. I love to learn new things and take new adventures. Whether they're imaginary, like in fantasy books and science fiction books, or whether they're true stories about people. And we've got a friend here in the background today. I don't know if you know this person, but like Mr. Higgins, he was born in New York State, and he actually went to college in Massachusetts, just like me. He went to a place called Harvard, which maybe you heard of. I don't know, Harvard, yeah, pretty good school, I'd say. And to his family, he was known as TD. Theodore. His name was Theodore. I wonder if you know who that is. As a kid, he was really sickly. He had a lot of health problems as a kid, asthma especially, and couldn't breathe very well. And his father actually let him smoke cigars, believe it or not, to try and relieve his asthma. I don't think that's a healthy way to defeat asthma nowadays. I don't think it was then either, but maybe they thought differently back then. Anyway, he grew up to be one of the strongest, most well-known people in American history. Maybe you know him. His name is Theodore Roosevelt. He was our 26th president. And there's a great book by one of my favorite authors. I think I mentioned him the other day. He wrote the book 1776, David McCullough. And the book that he wrote about Theodore Roosevelt, which I love. It's one of my most favorite books. And in my family, we share books quite a bit. My mother actually shared this book with me. And my mom, who's not a reader of history usually, she loves mysteries and kind of cliffhanging books. She recommended this a few years ago. It's called Mornings on Horseback. Parents, grandparents, guardians, if you're looking for a great book with lots of surprises and reads like fiction, oh my goodness, David McCullough's Mornings on Horseback. I highly recommend it. One of my favorite books of all time. Now, I think you might also know that Mr. Higgins considers himself a little bit of a nerd. I know sometimes people might think of that word as something bad, but I embrace that word. I'm a basketball nerd. I'm a golf nerd. I'm a history nerd. I'm a book nerd. I'm a Star Wars nerd, that's for sure. And I love books. And if being a book nerd is a bad thing, then I'm as bad as they come. So I love that book, and I actually got to meet David McCullough once. I have a friend who works at the Massachusetts Library in Boston. I can't think of the name of it right now, but he does his research there, and I got to meet him once and hear a talk by him, and my goodness, it was like meeting a rock star. It was so cool to me. But I also found this great book. Look at that picture. That's Teddy Roosevelt as an older man. And this book is called To Dare Mighty Things, The Life of Theodore Roosevelt. And what I'm going to do today, I'm going to send another link today, and Mr. Higgins is going to read this book. We'll do a quick read aloud, maybe not so quick, but a read aloud of this book so that you can enjoy some facts about Teddy Roosevelt. I'll also include a video link that I found that tells about the extraordinary things that he accomplished as a young man and also as our president. A few things that you might not know. He was the only president to receive the Medal of Honor for his service in the Spanish-American War. He was also the only president to win the Nobel Peace Prize when he was president of the United States. So really fascinating life, and overcame a lot of obstacles as a young man. And I just love the story. So I'll read that to you. I hope you're having an awesome Tuesday. Keep reading those books. Keep growing your brain. And if you're a nerd like Mr. Higgins, that's awesome. Love you, Hawks. I miss you. We'll be back here tomorrow for more announcements. Bye.